Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. This came from Rike / Tissot, so probably something pretty interesting. It's also pretty heavy, so I believe there's at least a couple of things in there. Thanks so much to Rike / Tissot for sending these in. I will have links for this / these down in the description so that you can check them out if you want. It does help my channel when you use those links, but that's entirely up to you. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex and on TikTok at the_metal_complex. I'm pretty sure I know what one of, unless this is just one big container, right? Oh yeah, of course. Rike and Tissot, they love being like, yeah, it's right inside. Oh, just kidding. It's another package that you have to figure out. Oh no. No, we got in there with a reasonable amount of effort, so that's fine. Okay, these are under the Rike name, I guess, or at least we've got Rike boxes. They're the same? This one feels a little heavier. Maybe they're exactly the same. So this first one here, what do we have? We have a, excuse me, didn't get the trash in there. The Rike Tissot. Plain titanium, 1P. Plain titanium handle bowler M390. All right. Let's see what we've got here. Still, it feels like a pretty full, yeah, it is definitely. Oh, goodness. Oh, is it one of those that comes apart from the switch on the back? Oh, yeah, cool. Really bizarre pivot. Like alien wagon wheel. But I do like the colors, and there's a little bit of iridescence there. That's pretty cool. Okay. Crazy blade. Definitely kind of right off the, like in the closed position, kind of Microtech Annex vibes. So this looks like an integral, right? It's not. I will show you what it is here in just a second. Let me, how do we, oh, I see. It actually is convenient. I was just being stupid. I wanted to do this ledge. They want you to go right under there. Little weird. Can you reverse flick it? No, because this isn't a fuller. It literally just comes up and ends. Strange. Okay. Can you... It doesn't really want to reverse flick. Okay. It's definitely weird. This latch thing, I don't know if I love it. I'll have to play with that a little bit. I'm not going to say that's good or bad just yet, because this is not a review, people from Reddit. The ledge thing, yeah, not sure about that. The design, though, the way that the design looks is definitely pretty cool. I don't love that it says that right there. I don't love that. So what's this? Well, if you have seen my, it's the Lamella and the Cybertrix, the one that was designed or modeled after the Cybertruck. They both have these switch disassembly frames because you'll notice there's no screws. So most likely, is it up? Which position releases it? I'm a little nervous with these because the Lamella, it didn't have the switch, but it the first version before they went to the switch, it sliced my hand pretty good while I was trying to pull it apart. Oh, you know what? It's probably not going to come off because the pocket clip is screwed to it. So, one moment. Let's get that pocket clip off of there and try again. I would have been doing that forever. Okay, so right there. T8. We'll just get that off real quick. Yeah, I can see actually where the frame wraps around itself. All right. Just pop that guy off there real quick. Now, we should be able to switch that up, and this should... That should just come off. Oh. There it went. Yep. There we go. It hooks around itself. There we go. I was going to say, there's always a hook. And this right here, this sort of latches around it. That's why that was unable to come off. But that's cool. So now we have access to the internals. So from here, you would remove the pivot. And then it looks like this is sitting on 2 pins. In fact, it might be that the rest of this knife is pinned. Not pinned like, you know, unable to be taken apart. It means once you pull the pivot out of there, it just comes apart with no additional fasteners. Now, this is a hyper expensive product with, you know, sort of this, I mean, it's 100% functional, but it's like a convenience that you will be paying a lot of money for, but it is very cool, right? Obviously not going to be, you know, the most economic thing for everybody, but it is neat, right? I love these designs that allow you to, for people who already want something like this, titanium, M390, really designy stuff. The added benefit of it being incredibly easy to take apart with very few, you know, extra screws. I think the average pocket knife will have something like 6 screws. And then add to that, you have 2 liners, a backspacer or individual standoffs. You have scales, right? Lots of additional parts, right? Not necessarily anything that, you know, people can't get around, but it's cool to see companies like Rike or Quechua innovating, right? Very cool. So what's the other one here? This is the Tissot. So this must be it's the same thing but in black. Okay. Let's take a look. Very curious about. Does it say DLC or does it just say black? It just says black. So this one. No. It's just a black. It's a two-tone frame. I actually like this one a little better. So this is exactly how my lamella looks. My V2 lamella has this sort of charcoal or like battleship gray, you know, back. I keep wanting to call it a backspacer. It's like a frame sheath. I don't know how else to say that. So the other cool thing here is this is a nested liner lock. I don't know if that's titanium or steel. Excuse me. I would guess that it's steel. Yeah, that's what it feels like. They don't need to have titanium. They'd put a steel lock bar insert in there anyway to, you know, interact with the blade tank. This is cool. I'm just not. This part, this ledge, is almost too much of an angle, and it doesn't allow for the best catch of my thumb. Now I've adjusted and kind of gotten used to it, so it's better, but I can't decide if I want to put my whole fingernail under there like this, or if I want to get my, like the meat of my finger and just like use it like that. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to have to play with it. It's a lot lighter than I would have imagined. In fact, I'll share that information here with you guys real quick. The weight on this guy, the Tissot, so I'm pronouncing it how the watch people do. 5.2 ounces. I really thought it'd be lighter than that. For some reason, this is throwing me off. It does not feel like it weighs over 5 ounces. Definitely about exactly the same. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Let's go ahead and measure it. So the overall length is coming in at about, it's a little over 8 1/4, just slightly. Blade length is coming in just shy of 3.75, about maybe 3.7. Cutting edge, though, is about 3.6. Look how this ends right here. Bizarre. I've never seen this, almost like a bubble right there, right behind the initial cutting edge. Action's good. Lockup is solid. Cool knife. Just really weird on that release right there. Very strange that they didn't give you much of a ledge. I can see myself slipping off of that fairly often. But a really cool knife, and I love this system. That's going to be pretty much it today. This knife will definitely get its own full review. That'll be a few weeks down the road from now, but if you want to check this knife out right now, it's linked in the description. Thanks again to Rike for sending it in. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex and on TikTok at _metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.